As we age, many seniors put great effort into staying healthy. They follow advice to eat more fruits, thinking it's always the safe, smart choice. After all, fruits are natural, packed with vitamins and part of a balanced diet, right? But here's the surprising truth. Some of the very fruits you're faithfully eating every day could be silently sabotaging your joints, weakening your leg muscles and putting your mobility at risk. You may think you're fueling your body, but instead you may be feeding inflammation, triggering painful cramps, stiffening your joints, and even increasing your risk of dangerous falls. This video will reveal the 7 common fruits that, while healthy for some, can be harmful for seniors, especially if you're dealing with chronic leg pain, muscle weakness, joint stiffness, poor balance, and mobility. Most importantly, you'll also discover safe, smarter alternatives that support strong muscles, flexible joints, and long-term mobility without sacrificing flavor or nutrition. When you understand how certain fruits affect your body as you age, you can make simple changes that drastically improve your quality of life, reduce leg pain, and help you stay active and independent for years to come. You thought fruits are always healthy? Think again. We've all been told, eat more fruits, they're nature's medicine. But what if I told you that the pineapple in your morning smoothie, or the banana you reach for every afternoon, might be quietly working against you? Do your knees ache every time you climb the stairs? Do your legs feel weaker than they used to? What if some of your favorite fruits you trust, are actually accelerating joint damage, feeding inflammation, and silently aging your legs faster than the clock? This isn't fear-mongering, it's biology. Certain fruits, while nutritious in some ways, can trigger hidden imbalances, spiking blood sugar, driving up inflammation, and draining vital minerals your muscles and joints desperately need to stay strong. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on 7 common fruits that may be harming your joints, weakening your leg muscles, and increasing your risk of falls. If you're serious about staying mobile, strong, and pain-free as you age, you need to hear this. In this video, you'll discover the 7 surprising fruits that may be silently weakening your leg strength, damaging your joints, and sabotaging your mobility. The truth about natural sugars, how even healthy-looking fruits can spike inflammation, increase joint pain, and leave seniors feeling weak, stiff, and fatigued. The 5 best fruits that actively support stronger muscles, better circulation, healthier joints, and pain-free movement. Why does this matter? Because for years, seniors have been told the same simple advice. Eat more fruits, they're healthy. But not all fruits are created equal. Some are loaded with hidden sugars that spike your blood sugar and increase fat storage around your joints. Others contain acids and enzymes that silently fuel inflammation inside your muscles and connective tissues. Over time, these healthy fruits can gradually weaken the muscles surrounding your joints, disrupt nerve function, and even drain critical minerals like magnesium and potassium, leaving you prone to cramps, stiffness, and dangerous falls. And worst of all, the damage builds slowly. You might not even realize that your daily fruit habits are contributing to your joint pain, muscle fatigue, or declining balance until it's too late. But don't worry, there's good news. Stay with me until the end, because I won't just reveal the 7 fruits you should limit or avoid. I'll also give you safe, delicious alternatives that still satisfy your sweet cravings while protecting your leg strength, joint health, and mobility. If you want to stay active, independent, and pain-free for years to come, this might be one of the most important health tips you'll ever hear. If you want, I can continue writing the full loop into the first fruit or the full script for the 7 fruits in this same style. Shall we continue? Let me ask you something important. Did you know that more than 80% of leg cramps, joint stiffness, and sudden mobility loss in seniors are directly linked to diet, not just to age or lack of exercise? Most people believe that if they stay active and eat healthy, they're doing enough. But here's what the World Health Organization and numerous medical studies have shown. Excess sugar, hidden acids, and dehydration, even from certain fruits, are silently damaging circulation, weakening muscles, and slowing down recovery. When your muscles don't get enough oxygen and minerals, they begin to cramp, tighten, and lose strength. When your joints are constantly exposed to inflammatory triggers, they stiffen, swell, and hurt. This isn't just about calories or weight gain, it's about what's happening inside your muscles and joints every single day. But why are certain fruits worse than candy for aging legs? You see, many popular fruits contain high natural sugars, fructose and glucose, which spike insulin, feed inflammation, and weaken collagen, the structural protein that keeps your joints stable. Acidic compounds, which irritate tissues, especially if your kidneys and liver can't process acids efficiently as you age. Oxalates and lectins, plant defense chemicals that may worsen joint inflammation and nerve sensitivity in sensitive individuals. And for seniors, this damage builds up fast. Blood vessels stiffen, muscles lose elasticity, nerve signals become erratic, mobility becomes more fragile. The risk of sudden falls or injuries increases dramatically. But here's the good news. You have full control over this. By simply swapping out a few of these harmful fruits with safer, muscle-friendly options, you can restore circulation, reduce inflammation, and even reverse some of that nagging leg pain. So before we jump into the list, let me quickly explain why these fruits are such a big deal for seniors and how just a few simple changes could make your legs feel 10 years younger. Pineapple, the sweet trap for aging joints. At first glance, pineapple seems like the perfect health food. It's juicy, packed with vitamin C, and contains bromelain, an enzyme often celebrated for its anti-inflammatory effects. But for seniors, this tropical fruit can quietly work against your joints and muscles. The hidden danger lies in how pineapple interacts with your aging body. Bromelain isn't always your friend. While it can reduce inflammation short-term, it can also interact dangerously with common medications like blood thinners, warfarin, aspirin, Plavix, and even some antibiotics. This can increase the risk of bleeding, bruising, and unstable blood flow, a major concern if you're already dealing with fragile capillaries in your legs. Natural sugars add fuel to the fire. 1 cup of pineapple delivers almost 16 grams of sugar. That's a hefty dose for aging tissues. Over time, these frequent sugar spikes can damage your blood vessels, slow circulation, and reduce nutrient delivery to your leg muscles. Acidity quietly wears down connective tissue. Pineapple's high acid content can irritate joint linings, erode cartilage resilience, and increase sensitivity in already inflamed joints. Seniors with mild arthritis or early signs of osteoarthritis often experience worsened stiffness and swelling after regularly consuming acidic fruits like pineapple. Why does this matter? As you age, your body's ability to buffer acids, manage sugar, and repair tissues naturally declines. This makes you more vulnerable to chronic inflammation, capillary breakdown, muscle weakness, and painful cramping. What seems like a harmless snack can slowly chip away at your mobility. Smarter swap. If you love tropical flavors, try papaya instead. It's lower in sugar, much gentler on your joints, and still offers powerful anti-inflammatory enzymes without as many drug interactions. Bananas. The potassium paradox for seniors. Bananas are often praised as a cramp-fighting, heart-friendly fruit, especially because of their potassium content. And it's true. Potassium is crucial for maintaining healthy muscle and nerve function. But for aging bodies, the story doesn't stop there. Here's what most seniors don't realize about bananas. Fast sugar load. A medium banana packs around 14 grams of simple sugars, glucose, fructose, and sucrose, that rapidly enter your bloodstream. In younger, more insulin-sensitive bodies, this quick sugar surge is easily managed. But as we age, insulin function slows, leading to blood sugar spikes followed by sudden crashes. These fluctuations can trigger water retention as your kidneys try to balance electrolytes, promote inflammation inside joints, and leave your legs feeling heavy, stiff, and swollen, especially in the mornings. Hidden impact on arthritis. For seniors dealing with even mild arthritis, these sugar-induced inflammatory surges can quietly worsen joint pain, cartilage breakdown, and overall mobility. Repeated sugar swings subtly feed the chronic inflammation loop. Digestive slowdown. Seniors often experience slower gastric emptying, meaning those sugars linger longer in the bloodstream, amplifying their negative effects. Banana's high glycemic index, GI, becomes more problematic with age. The result? Daily banana consumption may feel healthy, but behind the scenes, it can aggravate stiffness, morning joint aches, and even contribute to leg cramping and poor circulation if consumed carelessly or excessively. Smarter swap. Instead of a full banana every day, opt for half a banana paired with protein or fiber-rich foods like Greek yogurt, chia pudding, or almond butter. This slows sugar absorption, stabilizes blood sugar, and still allows you to benefit from potassium without the harmful spikes. Grapes, the sweet treat for aching joints. At first glance, grapes seem like the perfect guilt-free snack. Small, hydrating, packed with antioxidants. But for seniors, these tiny fruits can carry a big hidden risk, especially when eaten regularly or in large amounts. The fructose problem. Grapes are naturally rich in fructose, a type of sugar that is processed almost entirely by your liver. As we age, the liver becomes less efficient at metabolizing high amounts of fructose, especially when it's consumed quickly, as happens with grapes. Fructose, uric acid. Excess fructose is converted into uric acid, which tends to accumulate in the joints. This buildup can trigger joint stiffness, especially in smaller joints like toes, ankles, and knees. Mimic or worsen gout-like pain, even in people who don't have full-blown gout. Increase the likelihood of leg cramps after even mild activity like walking, climbing stairs, or gardening. Hidden dehydration effect. Even though grapes contain water, their high sugar content actually promotes cellular dehydration over time as your body works harder to process the sugars and maintain electrolyte balance. Dehydrated muscles are far more prone to cramping, spasms, and tightness, especially during the night. Silent inflammation. Overconsumption of fructose also triggers low-grade chronic inflammation, the silent driver behind cartilage breakdown, joint degeneration, and reduced mobility in seniors. Smarter swap. If you enjoy grapes, limit portions to a small handful, 10 to 12 grapes, and always pair them with a healthy fat or protein, like cheese, yogurt, or a few nuts, to blunt the sugar spike. Even better, replace frequent grape snacking with blueberries or strawberries, which offer powerful antioxidants with far less fructose load. 4. Watermelon, the hydration illusion. Watermelon is often marketed as the ultimate hydrating fruit, especially during hot summer days. But while its high water content may seem like a perfect match for aging bodies, for many seniors, watermelon can quietly become a hidden trigger for leg discomfort and joint issues. The glycemic trap. Watermelon has a high glycemic index, GI of around 72, meaning that its sugars, primarily glucose and fructose, enter your bloodstream very rapidly. For seniors, who often experience reduced insulin sensitivity with age, these fast sugar surges can disrupt stable blood sugar control, lead to inflammatory flare-ups in joints and muscles, cause that heavy leg sensation after meals. The blood sugar roller coaster can also deplete important electrolytes like magnesium and potassium, further increasing the risk of muscle cramps and restless legs at night. Swelling and poor circulation. Quick sugar spikes lead to vascular inflammation, which directly affects capillaries and small blood vessels in the legs. The result? Cold feet, swollen ankles, tired calves, and even nighttime cramping that interrupts sleep. For seniors with pre-existing circulation issues, like varicose veins or peripheral artery disease, watermelon can quietly amplify these problems. The hidden fatigue factor. Despite feeling refreshed while eating watermelon, many seniors report feeling unusually tired or swollen hours later. This sugar crash effect leaves muscles sluggish, joints stiff, and energy levels depleted, especially if large portions of watermelon are consumed on an empty stomach. Smarter swap. Instead of large watermelon servings, enjoy small controlled portions 1 cup at a time and always combine with a protein-rich snack to slow sugar absorption. Better alternatives? Try cucumber slices or cantaloupe, which offer hydration with a much lower sugar impact. 5. Oranges, the acidic aggravator. Oranges are often seen as the ultimate immune booster, thanks to their vitamin C content. But for seniors dealing with chronic joint pain, daily orange consumption can quietly work against you. The acid problem. Oranges and their juice are highly acidic with a pH around 3.4. Over time, repeated exposure to this acid load may disrupt the synovial fluid pH inside joints. This acid imbalance can irritate cartilage and connective tissues, making existing joint inflammation worse. especially in weight-bearing joints like knees, hips, and ankles. Joint stiffness trigger. Many seniors report increased morning stiffness and lingering hip or knee aches after regular orange juice consumption. The acid can subtly contribute to microinflammation in already aging joints, leading to discomfort during movement or after long periods of sitting. The sugar factor. A single 8-ounce glass of orange juice contains 20 to 25 grams of sugar. That's nearly as much as a candy bar. For seniors with slowed metabolism or insulin resistance, this sugar spike contributes to water retention, swollen joints, increased fatigue, exacerbated muscle soreness, especially in the legs. Vitamin C isn't always enough to offset the damage. While vitamin C supports collagen, its benefits are quickly diminished when paired with high sugar and acidity that fuel inflammation. This is especially true for seniors already on medications that affect kidney function or joint health. Smarter swap. If you crave citrus, opt for low-acid options like mandarins or dilute orange juice heavily with water. Better yet, get your vitamin C from berries or bell peppers. Lower in sugar, higher in antioxidants, and far more joint-friendly. 6. Green apples, the hidden inflammation trigger. Green apples may seem like the healthier choice compared to their sweeter red cousins. They're lower in sugar, tart, and full of fiber. But for seniors, especially those battling muscle weakness or joint pain, green apples can quietly contribute to leg fatigue and inflammation. The malic acid effect. Green apples are rich in malic acid, which gives them their sour flavor. While malic acid in small amounts may aid energy production, excessive intake can irritate the gut lining, particularly in older adults with slower digestion or gut sensitivity. An irritated gut leads to systemic low-grade inflammation, which can worsen muscle soreness, achy legs, generalized fatigue. Digestive discomfort leads to muscular fatigue. Seniors often report bloating, cramps, and gas after regular consumption of green apples, especially on an empty stomach. When the digestive system is stressed, nutrient absorption suffers, meaning your muscles may not get the magnesium, potassium, or amino acids they need to recover and stay strong. The hidden sugar concern. Despite being less sweet, a medium green apple still contains 15 to 17 grams of natural sugar. For seniors with insulin sensitivity or fluctuating blood sugar, this can fuel water retention, leg swelling, muscle stiffness after prolonged standing or walking. The cumulative effect. Over time, daily consumption of green apples can leave seniors feeling heavier on their feet, stiffer after rest, prone to nighttime cramps, and restless legs. Smarter swap. Choose low-sugar, anti-inflammatory fruits like blueberries or raspberries. Pair them with healthy fats, like a handful of almonds, to stabilize blood sugar and support joint health naturally. 7. Mangoes, the sugary saboteur. There's no denying it. Mangoes are delicious, sweet, juicy, and loaded with tropical flavor. They feel like nature's candy. But for seniors trying to protect their joints and maintain strong, pain-free legs, mangoes can quietly sabotage your efforts. The sugar overload. A single cup of sliced mango contains 23 to 25 grams of natural sugar, even higher than many desserts. For seniors, especially those with slowed metabolism or insulin sensitivity, this kind of sugar hit causes rapid blood sugar spikes, insulin surges that overstimulate the nervous system, worsened inflammation in both muscles and joints, mature nerve irritation and burning legs. These sugar-driven insulin spikes can irritate peripheral nerves. Many seniors report burning sensations in feet, heavy, tired legs at night, pins and needles feelings after extended periods of standing or walking. Inglin, inflammation fuels stiffness. Excess sugar doesn't just irritate nerves, it also promotes chronic low-grade inflammation in joints, contributing to morning stiffness, swollen knees and ankles, sluggish circulation that leaves legs feeling cold and weak. Now, the tropical trap. Because mangoes feel natural, many seniors eat them freely, not realizing they're consuming a sugar load similar to soda. Combined with reduced physical activity, this sugar remains in the bloodstream longer, amplifying damage to blood vessels, nerves, and connective tissues in the legs. Mitch Smarter Swap. If you crave tropical flavors, go for papaya instead. It's lower in sugar, high in anti-inflammatory enzymes like papain and gentler on both your joints and your blood sugar. Still with me? Good, because here's where things get exciting. You don't have to give up fruit entirely. In fact, the right fruits can be powerful medicine for your legs, joints, and circulation. Coming up next, we'll reveal the top 5 fruits that actually protect your legs. Fruits that reduce inflammation, support healthy joints, and supercharge your blood flow. This list will probably surprise you and might completely change your grocery list this week. If you've been feeling morning stiffness, achy knees or hips, heavy, tired legs after short walks, the solution could be much simpler than you think. In our next video, we'll walk you step by step through the best fruits for leg strength, how to combine them for maximum benefit, and even share a 7-day leg recovery meal plan you can start immediately. Don't miss it. Your strongest, most pain-free legs are just ahead. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. The fruits you eat can either silently aid your legs or help you stay strong, steady, and mobile well into your 80s and beyond. The choices you make today will shape how easily you move tomorrow. Make a few simple swaps now, and your knees, calves, and ankles will thank you for years to come. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Eat these 5 fruits to heal joint pain and strengthen legs after 60. You'll be surprised by the number 1 pick. It's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Until then, stay strong, stay mobile, and remember it's never too late to eat smarter, move better, and reclaim your healthiest years.